everyone who is here. Thank you for watching this broadcast. This is our weekly tarot reading, a forecast for the week so that we can see how our week can pan out, and maybe it help you to resolve some issues that might come up during the week. I hope that that brings you some joy, some clarity, and also to get an idea of what to see for the week, what's coming up, and maybe give you some mechanisms to better deal with any situation that arises. So as I did last week, on Mondays I'll be doing the tarot for the week. I'll pull out 4 cards. The first card is going to be about relationships. The second card will be a forecast for our careers or our finances. The third card is about our health, and the fourth card will be about our spirituality and our growth. So I'll just pull out those cards for us. Okay, so here we go. The first card is about relationships. I pulled out the 5 of Swords, and it is reversed. When the cards are reversed, there is something internal. We need to look at something inside ourselves, going deeper to a deeper level. When it is in the correct position, you can see that there's been a battle. Someone has been defeated and someone has won. When it's reversed, I'm getting the sense that whatever has happened, you're having remorse in. So perhaps last week when we did the reading, we were looking at our relationships and confronting someone or something about our boundaries, about our situation. So I'm getting the sense that this week that some of you may feel that you haven't resolved the issues from last week. Things may have gotten a bit heated, and now there's a remorseful feeling about what was said, what was done, or maybe what was not said and what was done. So this week we can look at those and revisit those again, remembering that the tarot is a spiritual tool to help us on our journey. So I don't expect you to feel that you need to resolve something within the week if you are resonating with these readings. It's a continual journey, so we need to look at what we can work on this week, and it's baby steps are really, really important. So this week some of us will need to look at not staying in the remorse, not feeling that we have been to blame about something and feeling that, creating more pain and inflicting that. The 5 is really about conflict and change, and the Swords is about our mind. So some of us may need to be careful not to get stuck in the mind and get stuck about replaying the things we did wrong either last week or coming up. This could be a warning card for you. Don't get stuck in the things that you do wrong this week and be remorseful, but move forward and make a building block on how you can improve a situation or a circumstance so that you don't stay in that feeling of guilt and remorse. So that was our relationship card. Now we're going to move on to our career card. This is another one that is reversed. So, I know he looks like he's standing up the right way, but the actual card is called the Hanged Man. So that's probably written in reverse for you as well. But the Hanged Man is really about stopping and reflecting and looking at the situation and making sure that things are in place before we move forward. So this week is, in terms of career, there could be a feeling of a bit of a stalemate, like you're doing a lot of work, continuing a lot of things in your career and finances, but you're not seeing the results yet. So the Hangman in reverse means, to me, is giving me the message that to not make any rash decisions, to not continue something, move ahead with something unless you are 100% sure that you know the outcome, that you can see the results, that you have a clear plan or purpose. So the Hangman is about staying and waiting for a little while. The Hangman card is speaking and saying that things that we create are of our own doing, so it's also a good time to take responsibility about how the situation you find yourself in, and realizing that you are the one that brought yourself there. Harsh but true. That is what I'm being asked to say, because some of you may need to hear that. So taking responsibility for yourself will help you to resolve the issues that you feel stuck or blocked or powerless in, by getting your own power back, by bringing the strength and courage it takes to say, yeah, I created this. I can see how I manifested this, rather than staying there in the remorse of that feeling. Maybe it's even the relationship with ourselves and our business as well. Rather than staying there, is to move forward and say, okay, so what can I learn from this? What can I take from this? And how can I move forward? If it's a time to move forward, some of you may feel that in terms of your finances, it may be time to hibernate a little and look at the things that you need to work on before you make financial decisions. So I wouldn't be making any big financial decisions this week if that is the card that is calling you and telling you, giving you a warning sign if that card was for you. So some of you may feel that some of these cards are for you and others aren't. So the finance one may be resonating with you as opposed to the relationship one. This is the health card. This is the best card to get for your health. It is about the sun. What is the sun? Radiance, energy, fulfillment, health, beauty, happiness, joy. All of those of you who have been working on your health, your self-esteem, your inner health, your emotional health, your physical health, have been able to see the results. You'll be able to see the results this week, or you've already started to. The fruits of all of your hard work are going to come to fruition this week. So a very, very happy card, contrasting a little with the relationship and career finance card. So everything that you've been working towards is good. If you have been feeling sick, you will start to feel better. Some of you may have noticed that I have hurt my finger. This is the finger of my index finger on my left hand. I cut it this week just gone, and that was about boundaries, so not setting proper boundaries for myself. So if you have been feeling sick, you're on a healing path now. You're moving forward. So looking at the things that you need to work on in your body and your health. If you haven't started working on your health and you're wanting to get fitter and healthier, or start that new diet regime or whatever it is that you were planning, this is a good time to start. You've got the energy of the full moon assisting you with new beginnings and new choices and a new way and a new perspective on your health. So it's a great card for us to have for this week. Our final card is the spiritual card, and it is not reversed. It is the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords is also known as the Knight of Swords. This is a particular Celtic Druid deck, so they have a prince, a princess, a queen and a king. So the Prince of Swords would be your Knight of Swords. And in terms of spirituality, some of you will be moving forward. There will be new beginnings, new transitions. Some of you will be taking holidays and developing your spirituality, whether that's retreats or workshops that you're moving forward in, and developing those spiritual aspects of your life, your purpose and your aim on a retreat. So for those of you who are doing that, congratulations, and it's going to go really well. You're going to move forward like this lovely horse, moving swiftly with his rider, knowing exactly what he's doing and where his battles are. And those of you who are not physically traveling, you're on a spiritual journey at the moment, and you're traveling faster. Results are going to come in faster. Things are going to start moving. You will see where you have been and where you want to be. Things are going to become clearer. There's a clarity. The swords are about the mind, and I can see with this card there is a swift, clear sky. Even though the clouds are around, there is the clarity of the direction that we need to go spiritually. So that's a really positive card for us. So during the overview of the cards, we need to resolve any issues and not take any more guilt about the things we've done incorrectly or that we are unhappy about. don't move forward unless you're really, really confident and happy, especially with money, career, and signing documents. Keep going with your health. You're doing really well. Things are going to start to reap results for you. You'll feel fitter, happier, and healthier. And those of you who are traveling, move swiftly forward, knowing that your spirituality is developing at a faster rate, and knowing that you are on the right path. So I hope that that reading has brought you some joy, some happiness. Tomorrow we're going to look at some spirituality in terms of art and creativity, and looking at how we can actually make time to create, because a lot of us, been speaking to people, are really creative and love to create, but using the excuse, I don't have enough time. So we're going to make some time tomorrow, and you can learn 3 steps of how you can do that. Starting tomorrow, I'll be broadcasting around this time between 11 and 12 o'clock on a Tuesday. So I look forward to seeing you then. I hope that that reading has brought you some joy, and please leave some comments below if that message did resonate with you, so that I know that I'm giving you a reading that is appropriate for you. Okay, thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.